Matt is deafened.
Matt's
Gabe.
deafened, and Gabe is not here.
Okay, I'm gonna pick
It's
them from
hard
the.
having Matt here.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Kyle's gotten too powerful.
It
Matt
makes
is gonna
the
tons.
it makes the visuals better. All right, the stream is up.
That makes sense.
Can you see it,
Excellent.
Trey?
Let me give that the old checkaroo here. Oh yeah, I see it. We're looking beautiful.
How's it look? Like format wise,
Looks nice.
it should be 1440p, or like they probably down like 1080, but canvas is 1440.
Yeah, I think we're rocking. I think we're ready to rock. We may want to zoom in more on the map because, but you'll have to control that.
Yeah. I just got this set up for me. But I'll zoom in.
Well, are we ready to begin? Wait, no, Mike's not here.
Yeah, Mike's not here.
What do you mean? I'm here.
No, you're not.
Where's your face?
I don't see you in the game either.
Oh, I'm here.
It says Mike for me. I see Mike Kenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
Kenzo.
how else could I have heard that noise?
Yeah, I see
I don't see Kenzo.
I see
Where?
Kenzo.
Or were y'all looking at the world map?
Yeah, I'm looking at the world map. You see at the bottom left of stream?
Yeah,
Kenzo.
right above me.
Oh, that's weird. It just doesn't show that he's here. Mike, can you see the world map?
Yeah, I see everybody moving around. Reader is off map, and Game Master is moving around close to the plate gate.
Okay, excellent. It just doesn't show you in the
How do you guys move
tabular
your guys
view.
around? I've always
Move
wondered.
our guys.
What do you mean?
Or is that just your
That's your cursor.
That's just our cursor, yeah. All right. Are we ready to begin?
Yep, let's
So
do it.
ready.
I wish I
Alright.
could move my cursor.
So, all right, for posterity's sake, since this is the first time we're ever streaming this, hello everybody. I am the Mighty Mungus, and this is a little D&D campaign we've been running. It is a rules light, fun campaign where we are focusing on doing fun shit and basically just not given too. We're doing a lot of homebrew stuff basically, and it's. All the rules are kind of arbitrary, but the idea of it is to have fun and not take shit too seriously, and just make everybody feel like everybody's guy is doing something cool. So, just to kind of give everybody an idea of where we are, let's just kind of go around the table. We'll talk about who we are, and what I'd like to do is every session going forward, if we can just let us know what a fun fact is about your character. The reader came up with that idea a little while ago, and I think it's great. So, or wait, I'm sorry, not reader. Jacob did. Jacob did. I'm sorry. Whoops. My bad. It was Jacob. But yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. So we'll just start with Jacob, and we'll kind of go around the table, and then we'll just recap where the story is so far, and then we'll go ahead and play the theme song, get started.
Hello, my name is Jacob. I'm Magmar Moose Knuckle, and I'm a barbarian and a rogue mixed together. I'm like a butt-naked kind of warrior guy. I'm really used to kind of going through forest. Was really caught up in a big conspiracy with the government that I worked for when I found out that reptilians had taken over the dwarven nation that I held dear. And to this day, I'm sworn for vengeance. I have no toenails as well. That's my fun fact.
There you go.
I have
He has no toenails.
I lost them in a battle. Bit by bit.
Piece by piece, just started plucking them off.
I installed bamboo replacements though, and
Nice.
anytime somebody asks him like, "What's up with your bamboo toenails?" he's just like, "You never know when you're gonna have to foot wrestle for your life."
It's true.
That's true.
Very wise words.
Weird, yeah.
All right, Mr. Reader, who are you? What do you do? And what are you about? And what's a fun fact?
Hey, I'm Johnny Cash Fiddlefingers. I'm the bard. I'm half elf.
Yeah, you're a half elf.
Yeah, half elf.
Quarter elf.
And yeah, quarter elf. But yeah, I'm a bard. I lived in Avernus for many years. I'm really big there. All the demons love me. And my patron who runs my Patreon account wants me to come to, this new realm and become big here and be famous and stuff. So I met these adventurers. Pretty sick. I can play the lute
What's
pretty
your?
well.
No, you play the violin.
Oh, the violin. I'm sorry.
You got the golden fiddle.
Play the
The
fiddle.
flute.
I have the gold. I have
Golden
the
flute.
golden. Yeah, I have the golden fiddle. That also turns into a gun, which is pretty sick. And my fun fact is, since I lived in Avernus so long, every time somebody comes around me, they smell smoke. When I get sweaty, I smell like sulfur. So, like, I'm a stinky boy sometimes.
Sometimes it's a little bit stinky. And what is your patron's name, by the way, just for the audience?
Oh, Satan.
Mr. Satan.
Mr.
Miss-
Satan.
Mr.
He's the
Satan
guy.
himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a mustache.
Purveyor of the.
They had to change his
fine
name in the
arts.
dub to Hercule.
Yeah, that didn't really fly too well in the North American audience. We had to change it. All right, Mr. Kyle, who are you? What are you about? What's a fun fact about yourself?
All right, so my name is Guardian. After I'm a Destiny 2 warlock of the solar variety, but I'm actually a cleric as well in game. And I have a ghost named Glimmer. I think it's Glimmer, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
No, it's Gizmo.
Oh yeah, it's Glimmer. And fun fact about me is that I I really like I'm big I'm I'm really big into feet.
You're what?
Guardian loves feet.
Oh, he's a foot fetishist.
Yeah.
So you have no memory of your previous life, but you know that you crave the insatiable urge to seek.
Yeah,
feet.
it's like it's something you're born with, and whenever you
Yeah.
see it again, it just gets something inside you.
Every time you die and
So-
reborn, your craving for feet increases.
Yeah, actually, if we find an enemy with no shoes, he gets inspired.
Oh, that's huge. All right, Mr. Mike, who are you? What are you about? Tell us a fun fact.
So my name is Kenzo. I am a rogue ninja who left my village because I disagreed with their politics. I was one of the top assassins, and I am known for my lightning quick moves.
Absolutely.
Fun fact about me is that I love fun facts.
Beautiful. Beautiful. He loves fun facts, and also canonically, he does have hemorrhoids right now.
Yep,
That's
but
true.
the cream is working.
The
and
cream
I have
is working.
I have thoroughly enjoyed hearing all these fun facts.
You, if you look in your inventory, you might actually see that you do have some hemorrhoid cream in there.
I saw. And I just finished applying it very liberally.
Did you? So you can actually look into. I don't know if you guys know this, but like all this shit that I'm putting in y'all's inventory, I make little descriptions for. So like the hemorrhoid ointment is like this glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, contains several doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe and bismuth. Good for your asshole bleeding and for passing PT dimensions checks in the military. Which is true.
And thank you, Guardian, for helping me apply it.
Oh,
Mhm.
anytime. It's my job.
Fun fact about Preparation H in the military: whenever you're going to do like a physical exam, they want to check your dimensions and stuff. So people who are like could pass or fail it, what they'll do is they'll put saran wrap and they'll cover it in fucking Preparation H and they'll wrap it around their whole bodies and sleep that way. And then in the morning they'll be like 2 to 3 inches smaller in diameter. So like so they won't put it around like their necks and stuff because the military wants you to have like a big thick neck, you know. But I don't know. Fun fact. But anyway,
Not the only
So-
big thick thing they like.
we've kind of gone over everybody's characters, so now we'll kind of talk about where we've been. So, starting from the beautiful city of Bulgo City down here by Lake Bulgo, is where our party met, kind of off camera. They met, kind of got along famously. Everybody had the coincidental need to go to the city of Starkey. So there was a caravan coming out from Bulgo City, was ambushed along the way toward Long Grove, in a large, thick, dense jungle that is not marked very clearly on this map. And they basically the caravan was attacked. A guard that we had kind of got to know got domed in the face with a rock. The little homie survived. The battle went pretty well. There was only 2 civilian casualties. We were attacked by kobolds. Fuck. Can you guys still hear me? I just knocked over something.
Yeah, we're good.
Perfect. I'm so glad. So
Sound like-
after saving the survivors at the caravan, our heroes went to the city of Longgrove, and they met a bunch of people at the bar known as the Oakshade Inn. It's a tavern that's been owned for the past 7 or 8 years by a powerful warlock who uses his summoned creatures from his Pact of the Chain to basically run his establishment for him. We met some folks in there, played a prank on a guy to turn his skin purple. We got some information regarding the people that are looking for Kinzo, and we also accepted a job to handle a rat problem downstairs. They've got a problem with giant rats. So at this time, our heroes find themselves in the city of Longgrove in a bit of a cavern entrance underneath the Oakshade Inn, where they've been tasked to take out these giant rats, which are about as long as my arm, the smallest ones are. And before we actually got into a fight with the rats, the bard, Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, was actually able to kind of talk to them and find out that the rats are not there voluntarily, but they've been kind of displaced from their home. So we crossed a kipper-infested river, basically piranhas. Good.
We killed a.
Yeah, we killed a mimic. Yeah, there was the first chest in the game in Dark Souls style was a mimic. We handled that very well. Blew its fucking head off. Almost killed Kinzo in one bite, but
it was dangerous.
It's a very dangerous creature. But the party did everything right. They tested it for magic. That it just so happens that that's not a magical creature. Tested it to see if it was good or evil. It's not a good or evil creature, so. We did everything correctly there. So at this time, we have killed the mimic. We've crossed the river of kippers. Only one of us got bit. And he proceeded to take out a pack of giant spiders, including one giant spider. So that basically kind of catches us up to where we are. And any good show requires a theme song. And here it is. This time, Guardians of Satanus. Actually, you know what? Let me play the shorter one. That's 2 minutes long. Here we go.
I was about to say it was a blind act.
Oops. All right. So now, our heroes find ourselves in the bowels of the rat cave.
In the guts.
Right.
At this time, we have just defeated a great deal of spiders. You find yourselves in an open cavern of stalactites and stalagmites. Purple crystals kind of jut up from the ground near the water's edge. The landscape around you is covered in spider webs and desiccated corpses of the victims of these creatures. What do you do?
We look around.
Yeah, should we see if any of those corpses have any items in them?
Yeah, you're definitely more than able to. Can you guys see? Is everybody visible here?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see.
All right.
I can see it, yeah.
Perfect. All right, Kinzo. So Kinzo, I'm still controlling you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if you got a new setup. All right. So we are here.
I think
What
this is
do
where
we,
entered. Yeah, this is
What's
where
up?
we end.
It's definitely not where you entered. If this is where this is where we ended on the big boss fight last time.
is?
Oh yeah, 100%. You guys entered. You guys are getting toward the bottom of the cavern. There might be some more stuff to find in here if you were to travel perhaps south.
So what I'm seeing right
This
now.
is not what I remember.
Yeah. No, this is where we entered first from the rat lair. Then we go up here, and we went into.
Hang on. Hold on. I gotta.
Yeah, it's shown on my end.
Yeah.
We're in the Oak Shade in Basement Rat King Cave.
All right. Let me activate this. Okay, now it should start kind of populating everybody. Is it bringing everybody over now?
I'm at 98%. There, yeah, this is where we were.
There we go. This is where we were. Sorry about that, fellas.
Oh yeah, there we are.
Was not wanting to show up. All right. So, like I said,
yeah, chat.
Hold on. What? Hold on. Why do you have this weird condition over top of you?
Who?
You, Mr. Kyle.
Me? No condition. Everything's dark.
It was dark.
It's because you're in a cave.
Yeah, it's supposed to be dark.
So for everybody that's looking around, so our non-human characters all have something called dark vision, which gives them 60 feet of visibility as if it's daytime. So basically everybody but Kenzo can see in the dark here. But this can be remedied if we decide to light some torches. Do we decide to light some torches?
I agree. Let's light. I can fire. I have fireball.
I was just saying.
Well, you don't even need to do that because if you remember correctly, when we went into town last night before the shops all closed down, you did get some oil flasks and some things to presumably build torches with.
Can we save that and can Glimmer help guide me?
Glimmer could totally help you. Actually, that's a good idea.
I mean, if it's just me, I'd rather save our oil than, Glimmer just help me out for a bit.
Fair enough. Yeah, Glimmer kind of looks up at everybody's like, "Is everybody okay with that? I'm gonna kind of just follow Kenzo around and kind of guide him here a little bit."
Sounds good to me.
He's the only blind one.
Glimmer.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So Kenzo and Glimmer are now kind of partied up and walking together.
It's
What
like
did we decide to do?
a blind man and seeing eye.
I guess we need to look around and see if there's anything in the area of all the spiders and these dead bodies. See if there's anything we can find.
Can you roll me a perception check, please, Mr. Mr. Kyle? I'm not really even sure how to do those either. Let me look. I reckon that would be. Did you do it? Perception check. Excellent. You rolled a 21. All right.
I think you need to
All right. So you're kind of like taking a survey of the landscape. You see these, like I said, desiccated corpses kind of shriveled up on the ground, wrapped in silk. They're pretty much bound up. You don't really see any reason to kind of go into there. But one thing does catch your eye. You do notice that these purple sort of crystals here alongside the river have a certain shine to them when they're kind of bathed in the lack of light here. They have a very faint purple glow. Roll me a nature check.
Mm.
8. All right. So to you, you're looking at these things and they're like, huh, it's a purple glowing stone in a cave. Neat.
I'd like to roll for nature, please.
All right, go ahead.
Where's that under again?
Tell him where you found that nature check, because I don't even know where those are. Oh, okay. So like, go to your attributes.
It's under attributes.
Yeah, and you should be able to just click on the thing. So it's like strength, dexterity, and all that. But to the right, there's like acrobatics, animal handling.
Okay, I see that. Okay, I'm looking for nature. Oh, mother.
It's an intelligence-based check.
Watch your language. This is a Christian stream.
I just said mother.
All right. So Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger looks at that and he's like,
Is that purple?
I wonder what color that is. But even so, just because you don't know what they are doesn't mean they're not interesting.
Can we harvest them? Can we try to harvest them? We have a dwarf, right?
We can.
Yeah,
We
I
do
have
a dwarf. Masonry.
Yeah,
Mason tools would be
proficiency.
very useful here.
Because I've totally got some of those.
Gotcha.
I
All right.
am. Let's see, I have a proficiency bonus with ability checks making tools. Using my tools. Excellent.
Perfect. So
Alright.
do you want to go ahead and just carve up both sets of the? Or it looks like there's 2 sets here of these crystals.
Yeah, I think that seems legit. I mean, I spawned all the spiders by just throwing a rock into the river, so I mean, I feel like falling rocks couldn't hurt me any further.
Is this could this potentially be poisonous like those shrooms were that we found?
So your nature check was a 6.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking. Like, we're taking a risk.
That's why you don't know.
No,
we
you don't.
know.
No, your nature check was a 6.
No, I know.
In fact, you might even think these are poisonous.
Yeah, they could blow up.
Come on.
They could blow.
They could
Horrible
blow
things
up.
could happen.
I'm just gonna stand over here.
All right, Magmar, do you just collect them?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm going for it, and I'm not sharing with Fiddle Fingers because he didn't agree.
What? No. I just asked. I'm cool with them.
He ran away. He doesn't want to blow up at the bomb with me.
I'll stand right here with you, Magmar.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get in there. One for all. All right, what am I rolling? What am I doing? What do you want?
Oh, you ain't gotta roll nothing. You're
I'm
good.
just
So
good with it.
you take your chisel and your hammer. You go to the bottom of the things and you kind of tink 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 tink, and you take off a large hunk of this crystal and you stuff it in your backpack, and then you do the same thing with the other ones. So now we've got 2 large crystal clusters.
Nice.
Excellent. These could be useful for something later, clearly.
Yeah, we
Somebody's
don't know what
gonna-
they are yet. Somebody will figure it out, I'm sure, at some point.
We don't have like any wizard or anything though, so we couldn't do like Arcana. Is somebody good at that? Like detect some
No,
magic?
but we do
detect
have
some magic?
you do have a glimmer ghost who does know how to detect some magic, though.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to see what do you know?
All right, so Glimmer and Kinzo are kind of going to come up here, and Glimmer is going to kind of peel off, and he's going to go and he's going to scan Magmar's backpack, and he's going to see if there's any magical properties to these crystals. So you're effused with kind of like blue light as he scans you, and then he says, "Huh, there's faint magic coming from these crystals. I can't identify what kind though. It doesn't seem to identify with any school."
Excellent.
Treats.
All right. Well, cool.
Alrighty.
So we got the crystals.
What do we do?
I guess what's are these like tombstones down here?
So down here,
Southeast.
hold on, let me get on Glimmer. Okay, are we examining those pillars right there?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
All right, hang on. Let me do something. As we approach the stones, all of a sudden, you hear a clittering and a clacking of claws. And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you see a giant scorpion appear from this bush here. Everybody, let's roll for initiative. I'll go ahead and do that for everybody. Make it easy.
What is that? Is this stalactite?
It's a cave bush. Hey man, this place has got bushes. Alright, we're going to make everybody visible. We will initiate combat.
Hey, we never lit torches, did we?
We never did
I can see.
because
I can see too.
everybody can see but Kinzo, and Kinzo is kind of being led around by Glimmer right now. Glimmer has like a faint glow to him.
It's just one scorpion?
Here we go. It's a big ass scorpion.
Oh, okay.
It is a very big scorpion.
Bigger than that mimic.
Alrighty. We have rolled initiative, so the order is gonna. So we've got Guardian, Kinzo, the Scorpion, Glimmer, Johnny Cash, and Magmar, and the battle has now commenced.
Oh crap! I don't have any spell slots.
Also, I
There's
forgot
no
to turn on
spells
the
left.
caves noises.
Did we We didn't short rest, did we?
Well, you do have cantrip. No.
I do.
No, but you do have cantrips though. Cantrips
Okay.
are basically infinite ammo.
I know. Alright, Alright, I'll use Firebolt on... Wait, where's he at?
Roll me a firebolt.
He's right here.
Oh, I see him, never mind.
Roll for damage. He's oops. I mean,
Roll for damage or roll for attack?
so he's right. Roll for an attack first to see if it hits his armor class. He has an armor class of 15, so you need to at least match that in order to do damage to him.
A 15, damn.
He's kiting this, man. He's a
Nine.
tough one. All right, so you take your fireball, you kind of coalesce it in your hand.
Actually,
you hook it at him like a baseball, and it just.
Okay. Yep. All right. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna run away.
Yeah. So it kind of the fire kind of splashes off of his chitin. So you run away. You've got 30 feet of movement. Well, I'll tell you, if you step in that spider web there, it's going to cause problems for you. Uh-oh. All right. We'll just say you didn't step in it. You're just close to him.
I didn't say anything.
Whoops. All right. So now, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I think it's the spider's
All right.
turn before we get started.
Mr. Kinzo, what do you do?
My ninja trainer has prepared me to fight in the dark, so I feel right at home. I would like to use Misty Step
Okay.
to teleport.
So where do you want a Misty step to?
I would like to teleport under the scorpion because I know with its hard outer shell, it's vulnerable to a soft underbelly.
Okay. I like that. So you're basically just kind of like, excuse me, Misty stepping like instant transmission to like laying up underneath of him like a car, and you're just gonna like kind of start stabbing.
With my kunai, and I get 2 attacks.
Okay.
With that, right.
Beautiful. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, you're gonna get 2 attacks of that. So we're gonna move you up here. I'm going to expend one of your Misty steps.
Mm-hmm.
Features, Misty step, spellbook. That's the first one you've used today. All right, so you have Misty stepped up underneath of the guy, and I assume so. He's going to be grappled, so that's going to assign a status effect to him. So he's going to basically be a disadvantage for everything that he does for like until we're done here. We're going to say, which is it? We'll just put this on him right there. There we go. So, Mr. Kinzo, make me well, I gotta do it for you, don't I? So I'll do it. I'll make a couple of kunai attacks. Alright, we're going to attack. This is gonna be an advantage. You rolled a fucking you just critted him.
No.
You rolled a 20.
You hit
with
him
a plus
right
5.
in the Critterus.
Yeah, you got him right in the Critterus, dude.
No.
All right, let's deal some damage. This is a crit. Okay, I disagree with that. We're gonna roll that again. I think that's a little anticlimactic. All right, so I still disagree with that. So you go up underneath him, you stick your kunai through him, and he goes, and you deal 18 points of damage to the giant scorpion. So that would be what, 38? What is this? I can't math.
What are you trying to do? What
Hang
math?
on. 52 minus 18.
Oh, I can't do that.
34.
Oh, let me. What did I say? 52 minus 18?
It'll be 34.
34. You are correct. So you do 18 damage with your first thrust, and we're going to do another one at advantage. So So that one is a 10. That one unfortunately does not hit. So after you hit him that first time, he kind of like squeaks and he's like kind of jostling around a little bit. So your blade kind of curves off of his chitin. The blade alignment isn't great. Oh, but wait, it's at advantage though, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's what happens. All right.
Now since I'm under him, I should be safe from attacks, right?
Yeah, you're kind of up underneath of him right now. You're like the way I'm kind of imagining it is you're up underneath of him, kind of like you're working on a car.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to, we can say that you're grappling him, so you can kind of remain underneath his belly if you would like, or if he crawls away. Okay, so you guys are both kind of in this situation together. So he's gonna move up. He doesn't really. It's not a very smart creature. It doesn't really understand what's going on. It just sees that there's food in front of it, so it's going to go after Magmar Moose Knuckle with a sting.
Oh.
And this is going to be a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
No.
Can you make me one of those, Mr. Magmar? If it hits.
Does it make any difference that I have Dwarven Resilience? So
It makes a big ass difference, actually. That's good.
That's fantastic, because I have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance against poison damage.
Yes.
Okay,
So go
it
ahead
has-
and. So he rolled a 22. That definitely hits.
Good.
So let's see if make me a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
at advantage. Good.
There you go. You got a crit on it. We're fucking rolling good today, guys. So he stings you and it deals 7 damage to you. So I'll go ahead and calculate that damage. You have 19 HP remaining.
Yes.
Alrighty, but you are not poisoned. So you feel it. It kind of like he takes his stinger on his tail and he kind of jabs you in the pectoral. But
Yeah.
like you can feel the burn, but like you don't feel sick. You don't feel like you're gonna be incapacitated in any way. You're just really pissed off that you got stabbed in the chest.
I feel like
Alright.
Magmar's like quick instincts. He takes like his blowpipe, right? And just like stabs him in his chest and like sucks out like the venom. Even though that doesn't work.
Yeah, there
like,
you go.
in his mind, it's not what saves him, but he's just been told that that's like the thing that you do.
Part of your training.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Glimmer's turn.
It's
Glimmer
Glimmer.
goes. Glimmer goes, "Oh my god, this thing!" And he's going to use what's called color spray. He's going to place the color spray right here. And what he's going to do from this position is it's going to be a normal damage. That's not right.
35.
Okay, he does. I need to read color spray. They have changed the way color spray works, apparently.
God, no.
No, it doesn't.
It says it's a damage roll. Okay, we're just gonna say that he's blinded for now. But that's what
Yes,
that because that's what that
blinds.
normally does.
Yeah, it blinds. It doesn't
Alright,
damage,
so
it just
he
blinds.
He is blinded. We're gonna hit him with one of these. All right, so he is currently grappled and blinded. So like basically at this point in the battle, you can basically do whatever you want to him. It's gonna hit.
Oh, so
But
we don't
we still
need
gotta
to
get through his
roll
armor, right?
You still got to get through his armor, but like whatever you want to do, you can at least attempt it. It's not going to be like, oh well, you know, he responds in this way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see, yeah.
So all right, next on the battle rotation, we have got Johnny Cat. Oh, but by the way, the color spray, what that looks like. So Glimmer kind of flies to this point, and he flashes like a bright, like prismatic light, almost like a camera flash. And it just dazzles the scorpion. He kind of reels, and he is not able to see as well. So now it is Mr. Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger.
Question: will witch bolt hurt my friends around the scorpion?
So normally the way Witch Bolt works is it just electrocutes the enemy that you target it with, but Kinzo is currently grappling it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Got your back, fiddle fingers.
Well, then I am just gonna shoot the dude.
You gonna shoot it with an Eldritch Blast? You can do this at advantage, by the way.
Okay.
The Eldritch 6-shooter.
The old Eldritch 6-shooter.
24.
24. That hits. Give me some damage. 6. All right. So he is definitely not doing good. He's a little bit worse for wear. He's got 28 HP remaining. All right. And
Do I only have
Magmar Moose?
Do I only have one action per turn?
Yeah, so you get one action, one bonus action, and then 30 feet of movement.
And then I'm gonna inspire. I'm gonna play a little rift for Magmar.
Okay. All right. So you hit him with the fiendish fiddle riff. And Magmar, you are inspired.
I'm so inspired.
So we're gonna
best tune I
so
ever
that
heard.
means that you can add a plus 1d4, and I don't have my dice with me. I'm still moving in.
Here, I got something.
We'll figure it out. Just
I got one here.
perfect, beautiful. So whenever you want to add a little bit of oomph to your attack within the next 2 hours of game time, you can choose to roll 1d4 to any action that is not damage
Excellent.
for the next 2 hours of game time. And it is your turn, so that's like the perfect opportunity. What do you do?
Excellent. Well, so I'll also say, like, Magmar, like, hears, like, Creedence Clearwater, you know? Like, that's, like, what his song sounds like. That's what inspires him. I don't know. Like, Fortunate Son? There we go. There's
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because that's, like, you know, Vietnam. Anyway, so Magmar is going to...
Some folks on
Yeah,
me.
Magnar's just gonna like haul off and attack him. He's not even like mad at him at this point because he's just like more surprised, you know. And so he's just gonna like
a big
straight up just.
just
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna swing and attack at him.
yeah, you're pissed off. You just got stabbed in the titty.
Yeah, exactly. Did it even?
And you can do this at advantage, by the way. So let's pretend that roll didn't happen. Let's just roll it again.
Oh yeah, because he's like grappled. That's fair.
Yeah, because he's grappled and blinded. That definitely hits. Roll me some damage on that sucker.
Where'd it go?
All right. First attack deals 4 damage to the giant scorpion. He's at 24 HP, and you've got one more strike because you're dual wielding.
Absolutely. So I'm on. What up again?
18. That hits.
Right. That's
All right.
8.
Already.
So I'm kind of like taking my axes, and I'm like, he's kind of got his little pinchers up like this, and I take one and I like chop in between, kind of like I'm trying to break it. You know, like he's like a lobster, you know. I'm going like right in between, like trying to crack him. In between,
Yeah.
Like with your fingers, you know, like right there to him.
You pull out your like giant like crab claw crusher.
Yeah.
So that you can get the meat.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So you beat the fuck out of him for 12 damage. What do you do? Is that your turn? Do you decide to do anything else?
Pee on him.
Now, let me see. What kind of cool stuff do rogues get? Because
your pee is acidic.
Can I intimidate him?
I mean, you could definitely say something to him, but given that you don't share a language of the scorpion, it may fall upon deaf ears.
Oh, okay. I just curse his mother. I say, "Get back to whence you were spawned, hell demon." I'm gonna boil you.
Like that.
Yeah.
He didn't like that you said that to him. Like, he didn't understand it, but like the sounds just
He
irritated.
knew that. Yeah. He kind of got the
Alrighty.
inflections.
Perfect. All right, Guardian, it is your turn. We're back at the top of the order.
All right. So I want to use Sacred Flame.
I think
My
that's
question-
a wisdom save.
It's a dexterity save.
Uh-huh.
So I want to do that. And so DC 13 saving throw. So who rolls that? Does the creature roll that?
The creature will roll that. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and do that for him. Dexterity Saving throw, normal. Nope.
So
So
hits.
deal me some damage.
7.
7 damage. So what does that look like? Explain what your
So-
holy light looks.
So what I do is I open up above the creature a portal of light, and down descends what appears to be flame-like light that singes the target. The scorpion,
So he's
and
basically
it hurts.
just kind of like illuminated by this like holy white light that descends from the heavens, and its chitin begins to burn and it stinks, and you deal a lot of damage to him. What else do you do, if anything?
I'm done. That's
Okay.
The brothers got it.
All right, Mr. Kinzo, the rodeo master. What are you gonna do?
How much health does the scorpion have left?
If we were to quantify it using numbers, it'd probably be like 9.
So he's teetering.
Yeah, no. So yeah, no. This thing has never been fucked up as bad as it's been at this moment. It is very near death.
Okay. Okay. It's gonna be a little crazy. So with my earlier attack, did I made a slit in the underbelly of the scorpion? Did I not?
Yeah, I would say that it has an open, kind of like seeping wound in its belly from what you did to
Okay.
it.
Okay. I would like to enter the wound and slash my way out through its mouth.
Well, I don't know. So it's not that big a wound. I don't think you're going to be able to fit yourself in it like a tauntaun or anything like that.
Unless he rolls a 9, if he does 9 damage.
Tell you what. Roll me some kunai damage. Or, fuck, never mind. I'll do it myself.
You roll me some kunai.
I'll roll you some kunai damage with advantage, and if we kill it, then we'll do that.
Okay, alright. Come on.
Hey, if not, can he like attempt, but he gets stuck inside of it?
All right, the first one does not hit, so you kind of try to get it, but it's moving around at this point. It's kind of like in its death throes, so you're not able to quite. Your edge alignment isn't perfect, so it's not able to enter the wound. We'll do another attack at advantage. 17, that definitely hits. Let's roll some damage.
Roll an 8. Yeah.
6. How much did he
Get
have
him
left?
stuck
9?
in there. Let him like try and get in there and do some serious damage, but half his body gets stuck.
I'm fine with
So
it.
what happens, Mike, is you like you stick your fucking kunai back in that same wound that you made, and like you start trying to get your way in, but he kind of starts flailing around too much, and you kind of fall off. So you're no longer grappling him,
Even trade.
but you're still very close to him.
I shot for the
Alright.
moon and landed in the stars.
Alrighty, so now it's the giant scorpion's turn, and it does not like that you were just fucking grappling him very much at all. So he is going to come at you with his claw attack. And what is your armor class, Mr. Kinzo? It is 14.
14.
Let's see what he does. Let's roll an attack. Okay, that hits.
Oh god.
You roll a 23.
That's
All right, let's see what
good.
damage he does. 6. So he kind of takes his pincers, and he kind of gets you around the leg, and he like grabs your leg a little bit, and it deals 6 damage to you. Let me calculate the damage. And you were actually hurt from last time too, so you go from having 13 to 6 HP. Man, you are squishy. You don't have very much
Yeah.
HP at all.
He had a leg up on me. Oh
That is
man.
true. All right, and then that's what the scorpion does. So Glimmer. So now what he does, he goes, "Uh-oh, Kinzo's hit," and he runs over to you, and he is going to hit you with some healing, real quick. He is going to give you 8 points of healing. So
Oh,
you are going to
yeah.
go from hold on, what were we at before?
He's 6.
6 plus 8 is 14. So you're back,
Yeah.
almost back at almost back at max. You're doing better now than you were before you got attacked by the scorpion.
See that scorpion?
Glimmer's like,
That's the
I'm just
power
glad
of
you're okay,
friendship.
Kenzo.
Oh,
All
thank
right,
you,
so
Glimmer.
after that, it is Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger's turn.
Yeah, it's time to kill this old scorpion. Am I still at advantage on attacks?
So at this time, you are, because he's being flanked by Kenzo.
Perfect. So, let's take out the old Eldritch Blast again.
All right,
Let's
that
take out
doesn't
old
hurt.
Reliable.
Doesn't hurt to keep on using it, man. Eldritch Blast is good, especially out of that
22?
6-shooter. All right, that hits. Roll me some damage. You literally did enough damage to get him to, wait,
Yeah,
to like. That does kill him, doesn't it?
Yeah, he should have been 3.
Yeah. So he describe what happens when you kill this guy.
Yeah, so I noticed that Kenzo is tossed off and he clawed at him, and I said, now's my chance. Because what I was afraid of is if I killed him, he would fall on top of Kenzo, killing Kenzo, or hurting him real bad. So as soon as I see that, I whip out the gun, aim it right between his eyes, and I shoot. Goes right over Magmar's shoulder, missing Magmar, shooting the scorpion right between his beady little eyes, and his head just explodes with blood getting all over Kenzo and Magmar.
So you hit him with a quick fan the hammer thing, just
Like from like from Fallout, like time kind of freezes, and it's like,
and you blast his fucking head off.
Yeah.
All right. So as Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger fired that one faded round into the head of the scorpion, his head just kind of explodes, and the rest of his body falls limp. And the
Magmar like grabs his ear because he's covered with blood, and he's like, "Oh God, you shot me!" And he's like,
He got Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks behind him, and there's like a dead guy behind him that was in the crowd.
Yeah.
All right, so with the scorpion defeated, the cave falls relatively silent, except for the drips and the rushing of the water.
All right.
Excellent.
Did the scorpion have anything cool? Like, can we take its poison sacks? Like, can Kendo use it or something?
Can we eat him?
Yeah, that's a good question too.
yeah, I know we
definitely.
burned him. So he's cooked.
It definitely. Yeah. So the thing about bugs, and especially really big bugs, if you think about it, bugs are really just like land crustaceans, aren't they? So you kind of recognize that if you were to pull some of the meat out of this thing's claws, it might actually be pretty tasty.
Can I fashion his tail, his stinger into a weapon? Can Magmar do that for me since he's a blacksmith of some sort?
What do we do with this corpse of this? Maybe not a weapon here, but if you take the poisoned barb, perhaps you might find some use for it later.
I would like to do that if everybody else is fine with me taking that.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so Kinzo grabs he rips the poison. He kind of takes his kunai and the remainder of the blood inside of the venom sac kind of seeps out, and then he stows it in his pack. So you've got a poisoned barb on you now that you can do with whatever you wish. It perhaps could be of use later.
Is it a one use barb or a
So
multiple uses like Barbara
what
Walters?
it is now, what you have now is just kind of like a ripped off part of a creature. It's sharp. You could stab somebody with it, but presumably the only poison that you could draw out of it would be what's currently in there. Because it's not going to be able to create anymore because it's been ripped off of its body. And a lot of it did just get injected into Magmar too.
Question. So we came over here to these pillars and the scorpion came out. Is there anything that catches our eyes with that?
So you see these pillars and you can... Hold on, what can you see right now? You notice that there's another... if you can see my cursor, I'm kind of looking at your view right now. You see that there's another arm of the cavern. And it kind of branches off in this direction.
I also have, I'm sorry, I have stone cutting proficiency. Can I make an intelligence check to the origin of the stoneworks?
That, yes, you may absolutely do that. In fact, you don't even need... make me a wisdom check at advantage, actually. Because I think you've got more wisdom than intelligence. Or just use whichever's
and
higher.
he's inspired.
He is also inspired.
Yeah, he's still listening to Fortunate Son right now.
Yeah. Said wisdom
He's
at
stuck in
it.
his head.
Oh,
All right, so you roll a 16. So these pillars are old. Things like this aren't even made anymore. You recognize that the style is newer, actually, than the methods in which it was created. These things have to be at least 300 to 400 years old at the youngest. It's Einlandic in design, so it's not any exotic craftsmanship for this area. But still, if you were an archaeologist, this would probably be an interesting find.
you're telling me this is as old as Guardian's mom?
No. It's younger.
Right, Kenzo, I'll get you and Glimmer kind of exploring here.
Alright.
Maybe delete the Scorpion. Oh,
What?
fuck, I deleted Kenzo.
Kenzo's dead!
Alright, I fixed it. The power of Control Z. So Kenzo is kind of looking down here.
Hey, what's this?
What's that? Oh, that's just another pillar. Glimmer and Kenzo are kind of like, whoa, look at this over here.
Oh, look at this over here.
There's
a...
It's over
Oh,
here
it's a
too.
cave bush. It's a cave bush.
It's another cave bush.
It's a cave bush.
But you see, you look behind the cave bush and there's some shit back there. More pillars. All right.
Bush
Did you
poison.
just walk? Did you guys just walk through the cave bush?
No.
Johnny Cash did.
Well,
You
I think
did.
Johnny Cash just did.
No, I did not.
Let's go you, bro.
I don't know. It looks like you did. I'll let you mulligan it this one time. This one time, I'll let you mulligan it. All right. So there's a cave bush here. It kind of opens up into a small cavern here, with more pillars and kind of like an altar.
Fuck it, hold on. No, I mean,
Can-
sorry, Christian server. I did go over it. I'll suffer the consequences. It's the only fair thing.
All right. Put yourself inside that bush real quick. Don't
No, I
go
was
past
right.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's a
This is
there's
so
a creature in that
stupid.
bush.
It's a real cave bush.
It's an ambush.
It is an
Ah.
ambush.
It's a mimic.
All right, Reader, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. I had advantage, right?
Nope. All right.
Oh no!
Oof.
No!
Big oof.
All right. So as you're kind of like maneuvering your way past this bush, you feel like it hits you right in the side, and it starts to burn. And you feel sick and confused. You don't understand why you even did this anymore. You just got stung by another giant scorpion.
Another one.
All right. Let's roll us some initiative here. And I will tell you that they're out of this is the last hostile creature in this cave. I will tell you guys that.
Take care of them.
All right, let's roll some initiative here. And we are ready to rock. So we are now in a fight. And up first, Johnny Cash, you just got stabbed for how much damage? What did I say?
Thanks.
9 damage.
Oh, 9, yeah.
Let me update that real fast. You're pretty squishy too. You can't take another one of those. Alright, so you're at half HP. Alright. So you've been stung and you're currently poisoned. You are first on the battle rotation. What do you do?
Hey, I don't mean
Wow.
to
Keep in
interrupt.
mind-
I'm not into rotation.
Yeah, you are. You're third.
No, I don't see myself.
Yeah, you're
number
in there.
All right. I'm pretty upset.
You're hurting
I'm
too. You feel gross and
hurting.
sick.
Yeah.
Let's do. Wait, hold on. What's this do? So.
And keep in mind, whatever you do at this time will be at disadvantage because you are poisoned.
Yeah.
So you'll roll. So it'll roll twice for you, and it'll take the worst option.
If I cast Up in Smoke, does that allow me to like kind of escape without provoking an attack?
So if you were to cast Up in Smoke, then yes, you could potentially escape from this situation. And I forgot to get the sound effect for that.
Wait. When you see put your finger in the creature is damaged. The creature must.
Okay, all right.
While you figure this out real fast,
You know,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're gonna do Hellish Rebuke. Screw it.
Okay, yeah, let's hit it with a motherfucking Hellish Rebuke,
Oh, that's my favorite spell.
and it's a bug type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bug type Pokemon. It's gonna hurt.
Bug type. Cast me a Hellish Rebuke.
All right, I just cast it.
All right.
Do I just do damage?
Yeah, just roll me some damage. He gets hit by this.
18.
18. Nice. So he stabs you, and you point at him, and you go, bitch! And you hit him for another 18 damage. What did we say that was last time? 34?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is looking very similar to the last fight. What now?
I think I have. Do I have a potion from what we got?
You can look in your inventory.
Where's that at?
It's gonna be in your character sheet and in inventory. It does not look like you have any potions on you. It doesn't look like anybody shared.
Let's see. Then the last thing I want to do is I want to break an oil flask. Like down. I have an oil flask on me. I want to drop it. Or first, before I do that, if I try to walk away, even after I hurt it pretty bad, it's still gonna provoke an attack, right?
Yeah. You're within melee distance, so it's gonna provoke an attack of opportunity if you try to escape.
Right. I made a dumb decision. I'm breaking the oil flask down.
All
at
right.
my feet.
So you now have 5 oil flasks. You kind of throw it down at your feet, and let me do this real quick. So this area around you, does everybody see that circle that I just made?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, so that area is now doused in a thin film of flammable oil.
Do what you must.
Do what I must. You're gonna die though.
All right.
You guys can pick me up, and I know we have potions.
I don't have
All
any
right, Guardian. What do you do?
Well, I use what? Hold on.
While you're thinking, I'm gonna go pour myself a handsome libation and go pee. I'll be right back.
I'll take 5.
So, Johnny Cash, you want me to kill you?
You have the potion, right?
I have Cure Wounds, and Ghost or
Didn't you-
Glimmer does.
Didn't you purchase potions though when we went to the shop?
No, I got a potion of invisibility.
Okay. But
'Cause
but I can be picked back up. I don't die dying. I can be picked up.
Yeah.
And then do it. Because we need to get rid of the scorpion.
All right. I'll wait for Jacob to come back.
And I made a dumb move, so if my punishment is death.
All right. We back.
Jacob. All right, Jacob's back.
Hell, it is.
All right. I'm gonna shoot the oil with Sacred Flame.
Can you please play in the arms of an angel, please, Dungeon Master?
If only I could. I have to like download the MP3s and then like convert them and then move them here. And sometimes I've got to use Audacity to do that. So no, I'm not going to do that for you. I'm sorry.
Alright.
So you cast a Sacred Flame. So one thing I do want to mention about Sacred Flame is the flames of the Sacred Flame are not, they don't burn hot the same way that like actual like chemical flames do. This is sort of like a holy light that is not like combusting, if that makes sense. So just because you're hitting them with Sacred Flame doesn't necessarily mean that it will ignite the oil. You would need to use real fire for that.
Don't you have Firebolt?
He does.
So you want me to
Do it. We gotta kill this scorpion. He's at half health.
Magmar says it's the way he would have wanted to go.
Alright,
Like,
I'll use Firebolt.
Hand on your shoulder.
Johnny cast through the oil for a reason.
All right. So you throw the firebolt.
Get him in the critters.
All right. Roll me some crit damage.
Oh, I hope it kills it.
14.
14.
Let's go. Please tell me that kills it. I already hit it for 18.
And that's in the fire.
I'm gonna double that. Minus 28. That would be.
He's
All right,
gotta be dead.
So here's what happens. So, number one, so as you throw the firebolt, it hits the oil and poof, there's a big explosion. Fucking Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, actually, you're gonna fly backward a little bit. So you're gonna be blown back this way, and you are actually going to take 7 damage. You are nearly dead. You are at literal 1 HP.
My leg.
He's at 1 HP. The giant scorpion kind of gets blown back into here. So, a lot of stuff happened right there. A lot of damage. This scorpion is nearly fucking dead, though.
It's time for Kenzo to clean it up.
All right, Mr. Kinzo, what do you do?
Yes, I take a safe approach as I went under the claim last time. I would like to throw my shuriken at it.
Okay. Are you going to use your shuriken jutsu, or are you just throwing a shuriken?
I'm just throwing shuriken. I thought about that, but I don't want to get close to this thing.
All right, so you are going to throw a shuriken at advantage. You're going to land a 22. You're going to roll some damage. All right, Mike. So you throw a shuriken at him, and it kills him. How do you kill him?
All right, so I get 8 shuriken, one in each one of my fingers, and I throw them with pinpoint accuracy, and they cut the weak points in the scorpion's legs. And so legs are cut off, the scorpion falls to the ground dead.
Excellent. The scorpion curls up and dies like a spider. The scorpion is dead. And then the cave
Hell,
falls silent.
my leg, please.
So immediately Glimmer runs over to Fiddlefinger and goes, "Oh my god, Fiddlefinger! That almost killed you! Here, take some healing. Take 6 points of healing." So now you're at 7 HP.
Glimmer, you asshole! I'm still hurting.
I'm sorry, that's the best I can do for now.
It's okay. I'm sorry for calling you Gizmo. I really don't want to die in this cave. I was trying to be brave.
Well, I mean, like, relatively speaking, You're only a little bit less than halfway dead now.
All I've done has been famous in hell. I know what happens if I die. Please.
All right. So the scorpion's dead. It is presumably safe to walk through.
I immediately go through the bush again.
It gets stung a second time. It's like a mob spawner, like in Minecraft.
Can I extract the poison from the scorpion? Because I missed out on the last time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So you're gonna get the same amount of venom as you did from the last one because it poisoned Johnny Cash as well. But
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
you're more than. Well, you gotta tell your homies to stop getting fucking stabbed.
Missing out on good shit.
But I will say though that basically, using the powers of like gaming, you basically are able to consolidate both of the poison barbs into one poison barb that's full for the sake of publicity. And who wants to make me a persuasion check?
Me.
Not persuasion. I'm sorry. Somebody make me a perception check. Is what I meant to say.
I got that.
Yeah.
All right, 24.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a chest, kind of nestled behind this altar that you're literally standing on top of, Guardian. There is a large chest behind it. It is metallic, with some wood components. You identify this as being an adamantine material. What do you do?
Open it.
Okay, you give it a. It's locked. It's busted. You're not gonna be able to open this without busting that lock.
Well, Magmar's proficient with Mason's tools.
Okay.
Can I like smash it? You know, like use some.
Yeah, it might take a little bit of finesse. Make me a dexterity check. It's
Well,
gonna be low.
I wonder. You have some rogue stuff. I have thieves' tools. Is that better?
You could attempt to pick the lock with it.
Yeah.
You can,
I mean,
so we got a lot of different ways we can handle this chest. We could pick the lock. We could bust the lock. We could literally pick up the chest and take it with us. Y'all, whatever y'all want to do.
We can pee on it.
Y'all could literally piss on this chest. If Glimmer had a dick, he would be pissing on this chest right now.
I think I'm just gonna try and I'll pick the lock. Let's do that. Use my thieves' tools.
All right, roll me dexterity. If you can roll a 12 on a dexterity check, then the contents of this chest will be yours.
Do I get advantage?
Nah, this is just gonna be regular. Hold on, I gotta figure out
I
what
got-
kind of loot we're getting
I'm
here.
proficient in thieves' tools, though. That's all I'm saying.
Proficient just means that you can use it.
But I'm like super proficient.
He's really, really proficient.
You drive a hard bargain.
Let me see where is it?
Let's see if we can roll a 12 this time.
I got
And
you.
then if you don't fucking need no proficiency, man. You good. You got a fucking 17. So you open up this chest, and inside is a silver tube.
Oh.
I'll put the universe in it.
You definitely. Kenzo actually looks at this thing and it kind of scares him a little bit. He's like, a tube. She'd never put the universe in a tube. What
I
do we
guess.
do with the tube?
Should we like?
Can we
Did-
examine it?
I will tell you. So this tube it's adamantine. It is kind of circumscribed with runes of power. But other than that, it seems a little mundane. It doesn't seem like the tube itself is magical in any way. It's just a very decoratively carved silver tube, adamantine tube.
And
Can Glimmer examine it for magic?
he can identify it. Can he do identify?
Glimmer kind of flies over to it real fast. Hang on, let me get Glimmer real fast. He flies over to it, he scans it, he says, the tube itself isn't magical, but something inside is.
The universe.
Can I look?
Try
at
to open the tube.
Yeah, you can try to open the tube. As soon as I figure out where the fucking loot tables are. Okay, here we are. I found the tables. Fuck.
Speaking of loot tables, what happened to that thing I let free?
Oh, he's back there eating
Ouch.
bugs.
Yeah, remember we told him to chill.
Oh yeah.
All right, hang on. Let me figure this out. I know what I'm going to give you. I just don't know specifically which one. So inside this tube, you find a scroll, a spell scroll. But what does it do?
Can we read it?
Yeah, what is it written in?
So it's written in so magic is magic kind of works like engineering, where it's like it's not written with like actual words or sentences. It's just a bunch of symbols and bullshit.
Are any of us proficient in algebra?
Somebody might have proficiency in Arcana.
Glimmer's identify says you can choose one object. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them.
Perfect.
Whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has.
All right. Let me figure out what spell I want to give you guys. So Glimmer kind of looks at it and scans it, and he says, "Huh. This is a spell scroll of vicious mockery."
Oh, I already got that.
So, who wants to learn Vicious Mockery?
What
So,
is it?
Vicious Mockery is a spell. Let me just go ahead and read this to you and tell you what it does. You unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature that you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn. So with the spell scroll, one of you may learn the spell.
I mean,
Magmar
I
would
think-
be really
I
funny
was-
if you do it.
I think it would be good. It would fit like Magmar's cannon pretty well, and also
Mhm.
like usually closer to people. So since it's kind of like in that range, so
Yeah.
I'll probably
The only problem with that is, though, for you, it takes a full action. So if you were to cast it, you wouldn't be able to attack that turn.
that makes
But if
sense.
you're okay with that, then yeah, we can give you the spell.
What's the range? Like, how far away can you be?
You have to be able to make make contact with them visually, so they don't have to see you, but you can see them. Whether that is, I would say it has like a maximum effective range of 1,000 feet.
Oh, okay.
Even a million, if you think about it.
Yeah, as long as you can see them.
All right.
I'll
well,
do it. I'll take it because I could. Hold on. I can.
What if Guardians?
Where is that?
What if Glimmer learned it?
No, hold on.
Glimmer is not capable of learning anything.
Oh.
You see, summon ghosts. You can. As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn.
yeah, that would work.
Well, no, that's already an action. So, would the scroll be a bonus action or another action?
So the scroll. So this is not like a one-time use scroll like it is
Oh,
in
yeah.
Morrowind and Oblivion.
Sorry, yeah, spell.
This literally teaches you the spell, and you are able to use it there forthwith.
But it's like an action spell or a bonus action spell?
It's an action. So like if you take that action, then you will be relegated to your action and your movement for your bonus action and your movement for that turn.
Then it wouldn't, because I would have to use an action to use this with Glimmer. So I wouldn't be able to use two actions, so that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So Glimmer wouldn't be able to learn it anyways. He's a construct. Their brains don't operate and they don't make synaptic connections the way as ours do.
Yeah, no, what I was thinking, I could use, because Guardian, because with the Ghost, it says I can, as an action, I can see through Glimmer's eyes.
Oh, I see. So you're talking about like making a sniper thing. So no, they would you have to be able to see it with your eyes. You know what I mean? To be able to say, because like you basically pointing at a guy and calling his mother a bitch is what you're doing.
Could you use a telescope?
So they have to be able to hear it because
Oh,
it is vicious mockery. So like if you cast it on something that's deaf, it wouldn't do anything.
Okay. All right, never mind. I don't want it.
Okay, Mike, how do you feel about getting vicious mockery?
Y'all down for it if nobody else wants it.
Did the owl take it?
The owl is not going to be able to learn a spell.
Oh, that would be so cool. He could just fly in and do insults.
We've already got too many flying NPCs. I fucked up. I should have like made sure what that thing was going to be before I gave it to you. Because now I've got to keep track of an owl.
If nobody wants it too, could we also keep it if we get like a side character or anything? We can give it to them.
Yeah, no. If there's another character that enters this campaign, you can most definitely give that to them. If y'all want to save it, that's another thing that we could do.
Because we can also sell it.
You could also sell it. It's worth a lot of money. It teaches you a spell. Good gold. And okay, Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger kind of already knows how to do that.
Yep, I already have vicious mockery. I'm pretty vicious with the mockery.
I would saving it.
But it does sound like that Magmar kind of wanted it.
I thought Magmar would be.
I think it works.
I thought it'd be hilarious with you having it.
Yeah, that would give you another tool in your tool belt there. You know, if you want to cast vicious mockery.
Because they have
Magmar.
Yeah, they have disadvantage on attacks after that, though, right? It's like I was keying on.
Yeah, so basically, how you could use it, you could call someone's mom a bitch, and then you can run up on them, and then if they try to attack you, they'd have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, I'll do it. If everybody...
Okay.
I'll take it.
Let me give you the spell, Vicious Mockery. Let's go to spells. First level, Vicious Mockery. Yeah.
That's cool, because I don't really have many other spells. Like actual spells. I mostly just have rage.
There it is. All right, let me give it to you. Vicious Mockery is now should be on your player sheet in your spell book. No. Now it is. All right, there we go. And you can cast that. I'm going to give it some charges since you don't have spell slots. Limited use is done. Activation condition target. For now, until I can go and fuck with these settings, we'll say that you can use it 3 times a day.
Excellent. I can swear way more than that, but okay.
Perfect. All right. So we have found the loot at the secret loot actually at the bottom of this cave. This was for the extra adventurous. So we have. I'll go ahead and tell you that we've cleared out this side of the cave. Anything else will be on the opposite side of the river.
Yeah, I think it's time we circle back and go back over the river towards the whole area we skipped. Yes.
All right, so I'll move Kinzo and Glimmer. I will delete Scorpion.
It's the river, right?
Is this where the rope was, or?
So hang on. Do we want to go back to where the rope was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the way we came, right?
I'll bring everybody to where the rope was in just a sec. Let me click on Glimmer. All right, so the rope disappeared when I deleted the drawing stuff, so let me draw it again. The rope went from...
No, yeah, it was like over here to here.
It was here to here, something like that. All right. So in order to cross this rope and get back to the other side, we learned the hard way last time that there be kippers in this water. So who wants to go first? In order to get through, you're going to have to pass a saving throw of 12 on a dexterity save.
I'll go first.
No, I'm going first.
All
right, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
20!
You fucking critted, bro. Okay, so you've definitely learned from your mistakes. You were able to very, very adroitly, like, climb up underneath this thing. You went to the gym, and you kind of scamper on over here.
I'll go next and probably fail.
All right, make me a check.
A saving throw, right?
Yeah, saving throw. I'm sorry. You gotta hit me at 12 if you want to get across. Okay. So Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, he kind of gets a little slack in the middle there, but you're able to make your way across. All right, who's next?
I'll do it. I'll go.
I'll
All
stand
right,
on the edge.
Magmar, what do we do? Roll me a dexterity saving throw. 21. All right.
Skibbity doop top around.
Yep.
Like
You just kind of climb on over you. All right, and it is now Kinzo's turn. I'll make
Just
that
gonna
for you.
use Shuriken Jutsu.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you shuriken jutsu over here. You throw out your shuriken, and like a big blaze here. Are you sure you don't want to use another Misty Step instead?
No, I have unlimited Shuriken Jutsus, but not.
Oh, that's because I fucked up. You're only supposed to get one of those like every long rest.
Shuriken Jutsus.
Yeah, that's like your super.
Oh.
I gotta fix that. I didn't realize that's how many you had. I thought you only. It's supposed to be like the well, where you get like a certain amount of uses per short rest.
My active ability.
Yeah, it's literally because I didn't put in the right stuff.
Oh.
This is a me problem.
My special ability.
Your special
Use them
ability
until it
is
gets
fucking.
fixed.
Why don't you just read your fucking character sheet, bitch?
I thought I did. I always look
You've
at
got- You got something called Band of Demons, homie.
that's under features. Okay.
Yeah, it's under features because it's your super.
Okay, that makes sense.
You should actually read that. That's fucking really cool.
No, I was reading it, and I was assuming that it may have been under this. All right, Ben. Ben.
All right. So everybody is across the channel now. Where did Glimmer go? I need to figure out where he went.
Can we go get that owl?
There he is. I'll just say that the owl is now bored, and he is now eating all the bugs. And he flies over to you. Owl says, "Hey, what up?
Hey, how are the bugs?
Delicious, man. I'm so full I couldn't eat another bite."
It's good, man. It's good, man. Now, don't forget, we're looking for the Rat King.
Rat
Please
King.
Yep, don't eat any rats. We gotta talk to him. We come in peace. Alright?
Okay.
You're full, and I'll get you more bugs.
All right. All right. So, what do we do? And you said Rat King. Owl goes, Rat King? I think he might be down here. I smell a big fucking rat.
Let's go. Lead us the
Yeah.
way.
All right. So the owl starts kind of leading you guys there. God, I gotta keep track of him now too. Let me get Glimmer and Kinzo. Glimmer and Kinzo and the fucking owl are all leading the way right now. So everybody's kind of coming this way. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way.
Or are we, I thought you were taking us.
I was about to say, here we go.
Oh, well, I guess you guys probably would want to. Here, let me do something else. Let me just do something differently. Because I'm ready to get on to the next thing. I don't know about y'all, but we got a lot of cool shit going on today.
Oh no, another cave bush.
But in front of this cave bush, you start to see like a writhing, like a kind of like a bubbling like black mass. You don't know what it is, but as you get closer, you see that
Rats.
it is a big ass swarm of rats. They kind of are like they're like coalescing into the shape of a giant rat here in front of you.
Hey, what's
So
up,
it's
guys?
a swarm of rats, and they say, "Leader, leader, speak to our leader."
That's cool.
And then all of a sudden, the swarms of rats kind of taper off, and they get off of them, and it's the biggest rat you've ever seen in front of you. This is a rat that is the size of a fucking polar bear, and it says, "Welcome."
Hey, how are you? Thank you for having us.
We are well, but we are displaced.
Yeah, your buddies told us, we'd love to help because of the location where you guys are at that bar. We've been tasked to take you guys away from there, but if you've been displaced, I'd love to get you back to your home.
We do not wish to be here. We are only here because our home has been stolen from us by the spiders.
Oh, the spiders?
Yes, the spiders. They eat our young.
Yeah, was it a bunch of small ones, then some pretty big ones, but then one giant one?
Yes, the same.
We killed them.
What?
We killed them. We took the wrong turn. We killed a mimic. It was like a chest. We took a rope, went across the river. There were like some human bodies there and some stuff, and yeah, we killed them. We killed them all.
The Rat King looks at you with his one good eye, and he measures you a little bit, and he can tell that you're telling the truth. What the hell? You have given us back our home. You have given us our freedom. Here, take this. And he hands you, he reaches out with his little rat hand, and he gives you a little ring.
Oh. Thanks, sir. What does this do?
This is my ring. You may use it to summon my kin at any time. Once per day.
Hey, thank you, sir. I put on the ring and say I'll use this wisely and call your aid when needed. I do have one request.
Mm-hmm.
Or two questions.
Yes.
So one request. If you guys ever like get displaced or anything, send. Well, I don't know how you can get a hold of me, but try and get a hold of me.
We'll speak to you through our kin.
Perfect.
I have a connection to all of my rats.
Perfect. I just ask that you don't go to that bar again. Don't go to the bar again.
Gladly. We didn't like the smell in there anyway.
Yeah,
It was the best of a bad situation.
I understand. I get it. And two, anywhere else in this cave, so we were all on your side. Is there anything that you've kind of seen over here that would be, worth us exploring?
There are certain chests to the north of us, but we do not speak of it. It smells foul.
Okay.
You recognize that he's referring to the mimic.
Mimic. Yeah. It's like, yeah. We saw that, and we killed it. It ended up being a monster.
Well done. You are not like the rest of your kind.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you like good music, right?
Of course.
Hey. Take some of these CDs. It plays my music. My name is Johnny Cash Fiddlefingers. Not sure if you've ever been to Inverness. I'm really big in hell, but trying to make it big here. I give you a little rift if you want.
That is amazing. Oh, do you give him a little rift?
Yeah.
You hit him with a...
What do you think about that?
Amazing. Well... The rat takes a bunch of CDs and he puts them in his rat pouch on his belly. He just stuffs it full. And then is everybody would turn on my stream? Go to my stream on Discord, and then we'll do the special ending cutscene. Is everybody there?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So they say, we will take our leave, and we will give no more hassle to the people above. Thank you, adventurers. And then they scurry off, and they sing their little rat song as they all leave.
We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
And then they leave. The rats have gone across the river. The cave falls silent.
All right.
Well, cool. I think we should go back up and say the job's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reasonable.
So, we all head back up to the top floor. Been a few hours that we've been down here. And hold on, let me get the music playing. There we go.
Hey, what up?
So you all climb up the stairs, and Master Bevlor is there. He says, "Hey, kids, what'd y'all get down to up there? Y'all been gone for a long time, longer than I would expect to take care of a few rats."
Yeah, it was a bigger rat problem than you thought, but they are taken
No
care
kidding.
of. Yeah, it's so you got a hole. You got a hole that probably needs to be patched up. But long story short, had some rats. There's a cavern under this place. Rats got displaced by this. Yeah, rats got displaced by some giant spiders. Killed the giant spiders. The rats went back home.
You mean to tell me that there is a big ass cave just up underneath this place?
Hell yeah, dude! There, you have so much real estate, you wouldn't even believe it. And we've killed everything there. There's just some rats that are way down yonder, but they do not want to come back over here.
Well, son of a bitch.
Huh?
I can't believe all that. We's about to have to expand then.
Oh yeah. Hey, while you're expanding, here are more of my CDs.
Hey, I'll take them. You know, people be liking CDs around here.
They're pretty good.
And as promised, here's the 700 gold. So he gives you 700 gold. Now you are absolutely fucking laden with riches. Here, let me give it to you. Oh, there it is. 700. Wow. God damn, you're rich.
I'm built a little different.
You have 1,050 gold. So he's currently holding all the money right now. So it's like, hey, by the way, while you were gone, I went and spoke to the mayor. He seems plumb interested in speaking with y'all. I told him y'all might be back soon, so he might be coming this way. Y'all want to just hang out in the bar for a bit?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Toad, and all that rats made me thirsty.
Oh yeah, you got any more of that? Any of that Inverness drink? Any of the good shit?
Hey man, we only bring that out for special occasions. Last night was a celebration.
Hey, now you got no more rats. What's there not to celebrate, my boy?
Ah, make me a charisma saving throw. Make me a charisma check.
Alright.
He's easy to persuade. If you roll me a 10,
At advantage or normal?
this is just normal. All right. So you're like, yeah, it is kind of a good day, isn't it? All right, here, have some on the house. And then he gives each of you one mug of infernal beverage.
Kenzo passes.
You gotta take it. They get disrespected if you don't drink it.
Hey, what's the matter, kid? Can't handle the good stuff?
Nope. I cannot.
I'll take it. I'll take it from you.
Well, you know what? Good on you for knowing your limits. Not everybody can handle the Inverness stuff.
I'll take your drink, Kenzo. Here, have a little beer.
All right. Does everybody decide to partake?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody make me a Constitution saving throw except for Kenzo.
And I mean,
Wait, even me? I'm used to it.
kind
Oh,
of just
no. Oh, you are used to it. You're from Inverness, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
11.
Magmar, like, what time is it in the morning? We got like straight up and went. You said it'd been a few hours. What is it, like 9 in the morning?
So you guys woke up at around probably 7 or 8 in the morning. I would say it's like early noon, maybe like 12 to 1 at this time.
5 o'clock somewhere, Magma.
And like, this is like medieval times. I mean, people drank fucking beer more than they drank water anyways.
That's
We
fair.
just got a bunch of rats and spiders, a mimic.
Nothing beats a nice strong brew
We're
after
about to
fighting
be
the forces of evil.
mayor. We're about to be drunk meeting this man.
I mean, you're talking about an infernal beverage. It's like
Yeah, oh no, they're strong.
like going in there and like never clear. Like that's what I'm saying. There's a
I wouldn't say it's as strong as Everclear. I would say like you ever had one of them like Dragon's Milk beers from the store? That's like fucking like 14% alcohol.
I'll also say it's probably like a Brother Joseph.
I never had one of them.
It's like I think a 10 or 12% IPA.
This is so like what he hands you guys is like a stein of like like a glass stein of like this like beet red liquid. It's got smoke kind of billowing from the top, and there's like little electrical sparks coming off the top as well. It's definitely a hellish drink, but it'll get you fucked up.
That's good.
Well, all right. I mean, I guess if you have to meet the mayor, you just as well be kind of drunk to do it.
I'm having 2 of them.
All right. So, Jacob, make me 1 Constitution saving throw. If you roll a 10, we're fine.
All right. Oh god.
And in fact, you'll make it with advantage because you've got poison resistance because you're a dwarf.
Uh-huh. I think that's what happened last time too.
Yep.
Did you say saving throw?
Yeah, saving throw. All right, you're good. So you everybody who decides to partake, Johnny Cash, Fiddlefinger, he's got 2. He's double fisting the drinks. He's like, drinking both. And they're kind of just running down your cheeks. It's all over you.
Horrible mess. I
still
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like shards of glass in your throat and shit. Like, you just drink these things like a fucking champion. Like, you've definitely been to college.
I've been to Avernus.
Avernus is just one big frat party, anyways, right? But anyway, and Magmar, he drinks his, and we all have we toast. What do we toast to? Who's wanting to declare the toast?
I can do it. I can do it. Guys, it's been an honor getting to know you. A toast
To us adventurers.
A toast to our wives and to our girlfriends. A toast that they may never meet.
And then like everybody in the room kind of says, "Hey!" And everybody who's partaking they down it in one go. It's like Ziggy Zagan level though. It's like it takes like 4 seconds to drink this thing in total. It's like go. It's like it's terrible. But we have our drinks.
As Kenzo's in the corner drinking his cranberry juice.
He's applying his preparation H right now. All right.
Yeah.
So we all have the drink.
I'll shook my hand.
And we everybody kind of goes into the zone here, the main area, and we're all just kind of, just kind of chilling, just kind of taking it easy, waiting for the mayor to get here. And then, hold on, let me turn my stream back on. Is my stream still on for y'all?
I turned off the stream back. Do we need to keep viewing it?
Yeah, just go ahead and keep viewing it for like 2 seconds.
You just turned it off.
Yeah, I'm turning it off. I gotta capture a different thing. I'm gonna go screen 3.
You're turning it off.
Well, I gotta make sure I don't give you guys spoilers. I gotta do all my work on this side and give you the only things that I can do on the other side here. All right, let me go in here. Tokens. So we wait around for a few hours, and we're all just kind of drinking and carousing and just talking about our lives and shit. And then all of a sudden, a large presence enters the room. A large presence, but a very small man. You guys see my stream?
Crazy kind of hockey.
Oh, no, it's dark.
So
there he
in walks in Mayor Blinken. He's about 4.5 feet tall. He's a gnome. He wears a top hat. His name is Mayor Blinken. Hello, good sirs. Welcome, adventurers, to the town of Long Grove. I'm the mayor, Mayor Blinken. Thank you for taking care of that brutal attack on the caravan yesterday. From what I understand, that was some deadly business. He's just talking, so anybody can talk if they want to.
You needn't worry. We're never in peril.
Well, I can see that. But it seems like the 4 of you seem to stand up to peril almost every day. And now I hear from Master Bevlor, one of my most esteemed colleagues and one of my favorite friends and neighbors, that you're helping him out with a sensitive matter. What brings you here to my city?
Kind of lost the plot.
So this isn't metagaming, but all of you know that we're heading to the city of Starkey right now. We wish to join the guild, the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, we're just a couple of proper blokes
Looking to join an Adventures Guild and Starhaven. And
Starhaven. I'm not familiar with the place, but if you mean Star Key,
Yeah,
yes.
Star Key. Yeah.
Well,
I've
you
had
know,
a few to drink, my boy.
they say that if you can make it in that city, you can make it anywhere.
I made it in a furnace. You know.
Avernus, you say?
Yeah, here are my CDs.
He kind of like looks at you and measures you up. He's like, "Don't be bringing any of that infernal trouble into my town. Do you understand me?"
Hey, don't worry about it. It's just the music I do. Here, have a CD, and I play him a little riff.
You play him a little riff. Hang on, let me.
Oh yeah.
No, he plays him a rift.
He plays him a rift, right here. Says, "Oh, you're no ruffian at all. You're a bard."
Oh yeah. Here, have my CDs. You know, hey, we love the city. The bar looks great. It's beautiful out here. You're doing great work here. I love.
Listen, let me stop you right there. I deeply, deeply appreciate it, as I do from any kindness given to me by my friends and neighbors. But unfortunately, I'm not permitted to take gifts from the public. I'm afraid that I cannot accept this.
Not even a CD for your own personal game?
Unfortunately, not. The anti-bribery laws are very important here.
Oh, that's cool. I wasn't.
Well, I do appreciate it. If I can, hey, listen. If I see any of your stuff ever in the, in the old music library, I might have to pick something up. But until then, unfortunately, I cannot take anything from the public. Be it food, drink, or coinage in any way.
Understood.
Any goods, any trips, very, very looked down upon in the aristocracy.
It's frowned upon.
Mm-hmm.
Not illegal.
What is
Nope. No, it's definitely it's definitely illegal. Let me stop you right there. It's illegal.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. A law-abiding citizen. A lawful good.
We do try to establish a lawful town in this day and age, but I tell you, I feel that those times may be coming to an end. Unfortunately.
Why's that?
Well, I feel that you might know part of the answer to that. You see, these kobold attacks, they didn't happen until just recently. This is not kobold country. We have not received a shipment from Starkey in weeks. Something's going on here. And our roads from the north have been cut off by bandits. I feel this is simply just one small incursion from a much larger conflict that may be about to begin, but with whom, I do not know.
Where do your allegiances lie?
Well, I am the mayor of the city of Longgrove. What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck.
Greater faction.
Well, I am loyal to the Kingdom of Vineland. May Maximilian reign forevermore.
What do you think about reptile people?
Well, I don't think we have many that live here, but everyone that I've met has always been a productive member of society. You're not prejudiced, are you, son?
No.
Oh,
I was
good.
making sure you weren't.
Thought you were one of those Landarothi for a moment.
A land or what?
Landarothi. Oh, you know, the Landarothi. So, roll me a history check, reader.
History.
Oh, let's go. I rolled a nat 20.
You rolled a nat 20 and somehow still ended up with a 19 because you have a negative 1 to your intelligence modifier. I love it. No, yeah, okay, so no, this is great. You know exactly who the Landarothi were. So the Landarothi, 300 years ago, were the faction that basically ruled the northern half of this continent. They were a theocratic government that worshipped a living god that they had literally birthed from the inside of the continent of Einland. They worshipped this thing. It's what gave them their power and their sources of magic. But eventually, they turned their eyes to the southern half of the continent and wished to, provide the rest of the land as a sacrifice and offering to their god. This sparked a gigantic war that lasted for 100 years between Einland and the kingdom or the theocracy of Landareth. What happened is they used their magic to trifle with the divinity of their living god, which created large what you guys would know as nuclear explosions across their entire lands, across all of their temples, completely laying waste to their entire continent and destroying their kingdom. And it actually caused what was called the Great Plague, which was basically the combination of radioactive effects on the local flora to create essentially what you guys would refer to as like Last of Us zombies. Zombies that basically coalesce like living materials to create new forms and go out and hunt the living. It's fungus based. So what happened was the dwarves of the Brassborn Island and the elves of the place that I forgot what the name is already. No, the Landarothi are they're the bad guys.
Oh.
So basically what happened is they got together and they created the Plague Wall and the Plague Mountains to keep everything that is contaminated.
That's what that middle part is.
That middle part, exactly. So everything that has been irradiated and is infected with the zombie virus is contained to the northern half of that island. So on the east and west side, there are like different magical barriers that are preventing this from spreading into the ocean. But that's essentially what the Landarothi are. The Landarothi still exist. They now exist in what is called the penitent exodus of Landareth, and they live on an island. They basically have a holy city there, and essentially they work somewhat like North Korea. We don't really hear a lot of news from there, and the news that we hear isn't good.
So when he says Landarosi, I recite the entire knowledge that I have of Landarosi.
You get about like 15 seconds into that speech, and he just thinks that you're like autistic, and he walks off. He starts talking to somebody else. So I don't know what his problem is there, but dwarf, you seem rather capable in battle. What is your background?
Oh, well, I fought for my country back in the Great Wars and started to be on the inside a little bit, but I don't like to go too deep into that. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, I understand. Need to know basis. I'm sure that you have your duties. I will ask no more. And he kind of looks at he says, Kinzo. He looks at Kinzo. He says, young man, who are you? I've never seen the like of you before. Those weapons and that armor. It's very intricate.
Someone with a long story. I'm not sure you have enough time to hear it all.
Like, fucking, Johnny Cash is still prattling on behind him.
Yeah, it's a Landarosa. There was this plague that happened.
Keep in mind, you guys are talking to the Mayor Blinken here. I don't know if we need to get a better look at this guy's face, but he's a very honest-looking guy.
Very.
Has anyone
very
been looking for me,
Abrahamic.
Mayor? Has anyone called after me?
He says, well, if it's as long as the story that's happening behind me, I think you. What? He starts talking to Guardian now. I was like, tell me your story, friend.
Yes. I do not know my past. I was once dead.
Dead?
But now,
You're
I
not
met...
a lich, are you?
No. Different sort of necromancy. I've been raised by the light, by the power of Glimmer.
And Glimmer comes up and says, hello, I'm Glimmer.
and now I fight
it's-
for justice.
Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. What is your name, son?
I don't remember my name. I call myself Guardian.
He's just a traveler.
Well, Guardian, may I speak to you in private for a moment?
Yeah.
All right. He's like, come with me. We'll step into here. He leads you into the bathroom again, kind of like last night. The bathroom is just a pretty safe, place to have a conversation without people listening to you.
Hey guys,
And,
should we
witness.
sneak up over there and listen?
So, like, he says, I wanted to take you aside because you seem to be the most trustworthy of your group. Are you the leader?
Fuck
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, who leads your charge?
Magmar.
The leader of our group has to be Magmar. He is a wonderful man. Love him to death.
Well, he does seem to have a certain quality about him, but I would watch those eyes if I were you.
That's what made me fall in love. I mean, that's what they're really good, I think.
Well, far be it from me to say yea or nay in matters of the heart, but I come to you because I believe that you might be of some use to me in a rather pressing matter. So, like I might have mentioned earlier, you might remember that the city seems to be under an indirect attack of some sort. We don't know what, but there is something here that is trying to do the city great harm. We have been cut off from the capital. Bandits coming from the east, and now we have kobolds in the east. Something is going on. In all of my years of marrying, we have never had problems of this caliber until now. This doesn't happen all at once for no reason.
Well, I propose we are going to Starkey anyway. We can go make contact with the capital. And beseech help, aid for you.
Well, as powerful as you are, I don't know if that would be the wisest course of action. You see, something unnatural is happening in the Varren Woods between the city and Starkeep. We don't know what, but I spoke to one of the survivors of the last mission, the last foray that we sent there. Only one person's ever come back. He kept speaking of ghosts and undead and fog and mist. Do you think that you're prepared for that?
Oh yeah, dude, we can totally. Magmar.
Magmar's in the shitter now too.
Magmar just busts into, just opens the door. It says, "Yeah."
Magmar, does that actually happen?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Jesus! I was pissing, talking.
I'm just so excited at the prospect. I haven't had a worthwhile endeavor. My life lost all meaning after I've been searching for some semblance of security. So just knowing that I have a goal now does me so good.
Well, then join us in the Skunk Works. Then we're discussing the problems that we're having right now. But I suppose you already know that.
Yeah. Because Mark, he's like sneaking around anyway. We'll just see. Just,
Yeah, he was sneaking. He's a sneaky guy.
He's just
No, he decides not to be.
So, now you men are brave, but I must warn you, the things that I've heard about, unnatural.
I don't know. I think we already kind of have a main objective. I don't know if we really want to go on this. I appreciate the offer, brother, but you know,
Hey.
there are other people here that can help. Probably. I mean, you got demons and all sorts of powerful folk here.
As a DM's know, he's talking about going through the Varen Wood to talk to the city of Starkey, which is also your main objective.
Knock, knock, knock. Hey!
This is your conscience coming in.
Hey!
Little Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder. All right, so Johnny Cash Fiddlefinger, you're busting into the shitter now too?
Yeah.
All right.
Enzo looks
So
in the door and wonders what's
We
going on.
now have
because
everybody
every
in
fucking
here
body's in
except
here.
for Glimmer
It's
and
not like-
Kinzo are
it's-
now.
It's not letting me in. I'm trying
Oh,
to.
it's
Open the door.
Hold on. Let me. Yeah, I think the door's closed. Yeah, there you go. It's open.
Hey. I came over here to tell you a little more about the Lander, the family. You know, I was going to rant, but we gotta go that way anyways. Why don't we just help out?
Well, what are we? We're gonna go that way, and then how are they gonna find out we helped them out? We gotta come back.
You're peeking. You're peeking.
You're
Guardian.
peeking. We
Guardian,
can't
you're
understand you.
peeking.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
We're heading
Guardian.
we're heading that way anyway, right? But then we'd have to turn around to tell them we helped them.
Okay.
Well-
and-
Well, I would imagine that if you're able to secure your entrance to the city of Starkey, that they could use one of their many mages to send a message our way. But unfortunately, we have no way to send a message to them.
yeah, because
Why
the
not?
roads are blocked. The roads are blocked.
But the mage, you don't have a mage? You don't have a town mage?
Unfortunately, no. Only the capital city is allowed to keep mages of that variety.
Do you have any?
Valid.
Do you have any horses we can use?
Unfortunately, not.
Why not?
What's our payment for this? What do we get?
Man,
Well-
there's a polite ways to ask. Oh my god.
He's like, hang on, there's too many questions being asked all at once here. I heard somebody ask about payment. Well, let me tell you that securing safe passage to Starkey from the river from the Varen Wood and opening up and being able to address that and being able to get us some resources back to be able to remedy these problems that we're having, I would imagine that King Maximilian VIII would reward you handsomely. An unbelievable amount of wealth.
What would you reward us?
Well, what meager compensation I could give to you is that I could provide you the meager sum of 1,500 gold and perhaps a detachment of the town guard to assist you in any battles forthwith.
That's a
Can
good
I-
deal.
Can I intimidate him for more? Can I take?
You could definitely try.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna intimidate him.
What are you gonna say to him though?
So, well,
Say you like a sword. Say you like a sword that you'd like that.
say I help you, but also say I make the situation worse for you. You know, if you sweeten the pot a little bit, then I'll be on your team. You know, or I could just kind of work, kind of against you, make it real.
Roll me a charisma check. And you can do that at advantage. I think you've got advantage on that.
That's because I thought I had something.
Yeah, he's inspired.
I have
You've
something.
got
Intimidation.
intimidate. So you've got advantage on intimidation, I think, or it's like plus something. I think it's in your seer training. It's in one of your features, and let me look. Features, operator training. Okay. Make them talk. Okay, outside of combat, you have to be grappling him for that. Yeah. So like that basically is like if you ever played like Metal Gear Solid, where you can go up behind somebody and like grab them in a chokehold and like try to interrogate them for information. That's what that is.
I got you. That's cool. I'll just do the charisma check then.
All right, roll me a charisma check.
I don't know. He's not very intimidated at all.
He tries to intimidate, his voice cracks.
Says, Well, I understand that saber rattling is a part of negotiations, but unfortunately, I have already expended the amount of the budget that I can provide for you for the completion of this mission.
Mayor, one last question because I think that's a fair deal.
Yeah, who made
Obviously-
you leader?
I'm not the
I
leader.
thought our
I'm
leader
just
was
having a
Magmar.
He is the leader.
No, he doesn't
I'm
think
just
it's fair.
adding to it.
Kinzo's
why do you
just
think
sitting
it's
there
fair?
eating a pulled pork sandwich.
Guardian, you're the one that was trying to say, "Oh, I don't think we should do this. I'm a bitch." All right. Let me just have a conversation, my guy, who doesn't remember his name but remembers he likes wheat.
I defer to our leader.
The waiter imp real quick flies up to Kinzo and he says, "Can I get your refill, sir?"
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on my friends in the bathroom. They've been in there quiet and awfully long time.
So,
And they have history with being in bathrooms all together for too long.
Mayor, are there
That
any
kid's a bad
items
attitude.
or anything that you can point us to that can best prepare us for this trip? Seeing that we may be fighting a force that we're unaware of and don't know what's to come, we want the best equipment or anything available.
Well,
Kenzo enters.
Kinzo said, what does he say as he enters?
What the hell is going on in here? And why are all y'all's hands wet?
We're just talking.
Okay.
Well,
We'll
We all
continue.
Extra help.
I've heard of this. I've heard of the undead in the area. I've heard stories of shadows coming out of the fog and taking men in their sleep. But I would suggest anything that might be of use for fighting the undead would be helpful. I see that you have a cleric with you.
Yep.
And that should be all. Then that, I believe that as long as you have a powerful cleric by your side, then you might have what it takes.
Cool. Yeah, any information's great. Are there any women in this town?
Sadly, there's most of the women here married, and some of the other women are working girls down in the bazaar district.
You said working girls.
Yes.
Alright, that's all I needed to know, my guy. And also, for those married women, have you ever heard of a little sport called soccer?
I can't say that I have.
Well, just listen to this. Soccer has a goalie. Doesn't mean you can't score. And wink at him and play a little rift.
Play a little riff.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Make me a charisma check.
Okay. Shit, I hope I do.
He was not very impressed by that at all. In fact, he's like thinking that there's like something wrong with you, like socially, like the whole speech you said earlier, and like this whole thing. He's like, he's like, here, that was great. Let me give you one of these. He gives you like a sticker.
Well, thanks, Mayor.
Oh, you're welcome.
I
Be careful, don't go out in traffic. Put on the sticker.
Yeah, put on the sticker.
Feels warm.
Thanks, Mayor. I'll never take this off.
I bet you won't.
Oh, hey, can I do a whatever check I need to do? I want to sneak a CD in his pocket.
Yeah. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
All
Or
right.
check, rather. You're going to need a 14.
Okay.
All right. Yep. You fucking slip one of them little suckers right in his pocket as he walks off. None the wiser.
He's so fucking mad when he gets home.
He's like, what the fuck? That little guy.
So, like, and as he's leaving, actually turns around. He says, "Oh, and of course, I have to provide you your reward for saving our townsfolk." So he hands you each a tiny little box with a little latch on the front of it. He says, "Each one of these is a ring of of resistance. We don't know what kind yet, but you might find out when you open the box.
All right.
So each of you receive 1 ring of resistance. Let's roll some tables.
Oh, also, I just noticed in my inventory I don't have that rat ring on.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta make that later.
That's fine.
Where are the tables? Ring of resistance. All right, who wants to go first? Who's rolling
I do.
for loot? All right,
I
Kenzo
do.
gets the first
Okay.
pick. Range. All right, let's roll. See what we get. All right, Kenzo, you receive a ring of force resistance.
Yeah.
Let's see what this does. This ring has been inlaid with a sapphire stone sparkles when it catches the light. You have resistance to force damage while wearing this ring. Okay, perfect. So you get one of them.
Good.
Who's next?
Yes,
And by the
I
way,
am.
resistance means that whenever you take a damage from that source, you only take 1/2.
So if it was 10 damage, you'd only take 5.
Yes.
And a 5, 2.5.
And if
Yeah.
2.5,
And it rounds down. So like if it was 5, it would be 2.
3/4.
All right, who wants to roll next?
I'll
I
go
will.
next. Hey, no. Oh, okay.
All right, then Kyle's rolling next. You receive a ring of acid resistance. Who's next?
Me, I'll do it.
Magmar, what do you get?
Let's see.
Radiant resistance.
Forward.
That means radiant damage, like things like Sacred Flame won't be able to hurt you as much.
That seems pretty sweet.
And another acid resistance. So, Mr. Johnny Cash Fiddlefingers, you also get an acid resistance ring. So you take
Won't be
half damage
tripping.
from those sources, 5 Eva, as long as you wear that ring.
Is it automatically equipped, or do we need to do something?
I'll get you guys set up between the next session.
And we could technically wear 10 rings, right?
We're gonna go with like 4, because like normally in D&D you would have something called attunement slots, and then you have to like attune, like, and it's like tied to your intelligence or something. So just as a rule, I'll say like you can get 4 rings, because I don't feel like fucking with all that. So we got a couple of choices. We can keep going, or we can call it a night. Because I've got more content.
I need to go because Aubrey just got home. So I'll dip out.
Balling. So I think we will pick it up next week.
I was
Yep.
I think it's a good part.
It is a
Alright.
good stopping point.
Good stuff.
So
Oh, well, can we take a long rest? I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
We talked about
Yeah.
that last night.
perfect.
We'll
Yeah,
go the week.
let's. So we'll just say for the rest of this day, you guys are just kind of carousing, and you'll head out into the Varan Wood at first light.
Excellent. Yes.
All right. So on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, we will be forging a path into the Varan Wood to figure out the mysteries within, and we will try to carve a path into Starkey. But tune in next time on the Guardians of Sitanus D&D, Chapter 1, Shadows of the Apocalypse.
And
All right.
Da-na-na-na.
All right. Well, I guess we need to just run a Grandmaster on Destiny now.
Yeah, it sounds like we need to play some kind of video games of some kind.
Yeah.
thanks, guys.
I was
Y'all have
going to go until 11.
Peace, Mr. Jacob.
See ya.
Having fun.
See you.
But yeah, man.
I'd be down to do the
Or we
light
could do
blade.
that. Or we could do the dungeon.
Or we
Just
could
what-
all play Helldivers.
'Cause what time is it?
10:30.
And 27
Oh,
PM.
okay.
Central.
I was going to be on like 11:30. Or like I said, if y'all want to play Helldivers, I'd just do Haunted Lost
yeah.
Sectors.
Oh, you don't have Helldivers?
I don't. I've never dived in hell. That's whatever y'all want to do.
you guys
No,
can play.
whatever.
Yeah, you guys can play Destiny.
Let's do it. I've been playing the Destiny Rising alpha.
Oh, it looks like it sucks.
It does.
Does it not?
It looks fucking garbage.
It plays really well. But it's what you expect from a mobile game in terms of
I've
gotcha.
heard it's like microtransaction hell.
They said that the store already works.
No, it doesn't already work.
Oh.
You can't pay for silver yet. But you can, they like give it to you to use.